Right now, police in Boulder are using every available resource searching for a missing CU student. We first brought you this story as breaking news yesterday at 4. Megan Trussell was last seen Sunday night.
9 News reporter Steve Stager continues our coverage tonight live in Boulder. You're back there again today, Steve, and you're talking about searches on 2 separate flanks now.
Yeah, you know, Tom, Boulder search and rescue crews right now are just up the road in Boulder Canyon. Here in town, you will see flyers like this all over the place because there is a small army of other searchers, friends of Megan Trussell's family, who are going around town trying to retrace her steps on that Sunday night she disappeared.
Well, you lose a lot of really valuable information about the last known location of this young lady.
In Boulder Canyon, a single sheriff's vehicle is flanked by civilian cars in the parking lot near the Elephant Buttresses, as a team of mountain search and rescuers scour the hillsides looking for 18-year-old Megan Trussell, last seen near Hallett Hall on the CU campus on Sunday around 9 p.m. Trussell, a freshman and recent grad of Northfield High School, wasn't reported missing until Wednesday when her parents realized she wasn't responding to their messages. They checked her T-Mobile account and realized she hadn't used her phone at all since 8:45 Sunday night. Since Wednesday, the CUPD reached out to the FBI, a tactic that didn't surprise former Douglas County Sheriff Tony Spurlock.
I think a lot of agencies notify the FBI because they have a lot of resources and they can do a lot of stuff with phones. If her phone's still pinging, and it was pinging off a tower, that's very valuable information for law enforcement because you can triangulate that and you can get a lot of information about when it was last moving.
Megan's parents tell me that's part of the reason these teams are focused up here in the canyon.
We haven't quite hit any homes or anything that way.
While another team focuses a couple miles away.
Folsom Drive was the area that she was last seen.
Dozens of people who drop what they're doing to help Megan's family, organizing a makeshift command center in the parking lot of the Boulder Library and sending family friends like David Lamb out to knock on doors.
This neighborhood specifically is where we think it's most likely that she would have been caught on a Ring camera or a security camera. There's a lot of love for that family. There's a lot of love for those girls, both those daughters, and we just want to get Megan home safe.
While the search is frantic, the one thing not hard to find is optimism.
You're welcome. We're going to find her. We are. And
So Megan Trussell would be very hard to miss. Want to give you a look at a little bigger version of those photos. She has red hair. She's wearing a very distinctive purse on Sunday night. It has a pink strap with a big pink star on it. If you have any information, if you have video from your cameras that night on Sunday night, the night Megan disappeared, they are asking you to contact CU Police with that information as quickly as possible. They're looking for any shreds of that final night just to try to figure out what was going on that night before she disappeared to try to retrace her steps. We're live in Boulder. Steve Stager, 9 News.
Steve, we're going to talk more about the weather, of course, but we're talking about time being of the essence, and it has been. They got a late start in many ways on this, but time now is just as critical.
Yeah, you know, Sheriff Spurlock talks about a lot of lost opportunity for investigative leads, right? You may have had more witnesses around her on Sunday night who might have been able to talk and talk about like the state of mind that she was in at the time. But, you know, they're not giving up hope. The family especially not giving up hope. They say this is incredibly unusual for Megan. This is not something that she would normally do. She would not disappear like this. She would not reach out to her family. So they're really hoping that they'll still get some sort of good news out of this.
Yeah. So, you know, spreading the news. You just never know. Somebody may have seen something that can help. All right. Thank you, Steve.